start, I just put as fine a bead as I can. Of super glue on the hook shank. And I'm using a white zonked rabbit strip and tying the tail about the same length as the hook shank of the fly, maybe just a hair shorter, but roughly that. And I like to get the hair separated really good on this one if I can, off the leather. And then I put the leather down facing me just a little bit because it tends to want to roll over as you wrap the flies, and I hold it there tight with my nail, and I do about 6 good wraps on there because it really has wanted to come undone on me. And throw a half hitch in. Front of it there. You have to do it fast or your glue dries on you. Then I'm using this, it's Hairline UV olive, it's copper olive polar chenille.
There you go.
And these, if you haven't played around with these Palmer chenilles, they're available in both UV and non-UV in a zillion different colors. I probably have 30 colors of them, and I've had a lot of fun using them. I've made all different kinds of combinations with both rabbit and squirrel. When I do squirrel, if I can't find, some of these are available in a medium chenille. Some of them are only available in the standard length, which this one is. When I use this on rabbit, I cut about 50% of the length of the chenille off before I wrap it. Then I'm saving that stuff that I cut off and mix it with different dubbings, as it really does make some interesting colors in dubbings. Now this one I'm tying a pretty good sized chunk of that because it really does want to untwist and pull apart as you're going. Well, I tie that in, and the trick to making this fly work when you first start off is once you get that material tied in, take your rabbit and go over the top and come around the backside, and then you pick up your chenille, and you probably can't see that very well on the camera, but I've got all of the Palmer chenille so that it's laid out towards the tail, and I hold it and the leather of the rabbit in my fingers at the same time and start to wrap it forward. And depending upon your rabbit, sometimes you need to brush it out about every other twist. Now it's just starting to ball up on me there, but it's not too bad. I hold a Palmer chenille forward and get all the loose fibers out and get rid of it. And follow back around with the white rabbit. Try and separate it there. I'm tying this with black rabbit, with red and purple, and also with the copper olive. I do ginger rabbit, I do gray rabbit, I mean olive rabbit, and same with squirrels. I mean, I've caught fish on just about every combination that I've tied, but this one has been by far the best of all of the ones that I've experimented with.
And you're not using a cross cut, you're just using a straight zonker cut?
Yeah, zonker red. Cross cut goes nuts on it. It does not lay back at all well with the cross cut. killed a little head there. Again, I kind of overdo everything on this one so they don't come apart. And now that I'm doing this extra steps with the super glue and double wrapping the head and stuff, they're holding up really well. I can even fish it all day with one fly now. So, just comb it out, and it doesn't, you know, my feeling is it kind of looks like a chub minnow when it's in the water, and it's been, I mean, it's accounted for literally thousands of fish for me in the last 4 years, so it's one worth having in your box.